Okay, boys and girls, so this is another example, similar to example 2, and here's the drawing which I already drew out for you. But let me read you the example, okay? It says, because of prevailing winds, a tree grew so that it was leaning 6 degrees from the vertical. Um, it says, at a point 30 meters from the tree, the angle of elevation at the top of the tree is 22.5 degrees. Find the height h of the tree. Okay. So this is what's given. Notice there's like no A, B, or C, but that's not a big deal. Okay. So labeling doesn't matter. I mean, you can call anything A, B, or C. So remember, one of the things that I told you earlier is depending on how you label it, you have to label, like, depending on how you label the angles is how you have to label the sides. So don't worry too much about that. Okay. Don't stress out. So right off the bat, I'm just going to say here's angle A, and then here's angle B, okay, and then here's angle C. And then once you label your angles, you can say, okay, well, the side that was given must be side C because this is angle C, okay? And the other side that we need is the height, and that is across or opposite of angle A, so that's angle A. So therefore, we don't really need angle B, okay? So we're given an angle, a side, and an angle. So we definitely want to come up with angle C and side A. Those are the ones we want to come up with, okay? So we know 2 out of the 3 sides, so not a big deal. To find angle C, remember, add up these 2 angles and subtract them from 180. So if I add up 22.5 and 96 degrees, which I'm going to use a calculator, 22.5 plus 96, I end up with 118.5. So subtract 180 minus 118.5, and that gives me 61.5. So angle C is 61.5 degrees, okay? And that's it. So that's my angle. So now I just need my my side angle. I'm sorry, side A. Again, since I have side B, I'm sorry, angle B, but I don't have side B, I'm not going to work with the ratio that contains B. I'm going to work only with A and C, okay? So I'm going to write A over, actually, let's do it a little bit better. Since we already know we have to isolate A. It's going to be A equals C over sine of C times sine of angle A, okay? We already know we have to isolate A, and since sine of A is underneath, I would have to multiply to both sides to isolate it, okay? So C is 30 over sine of 61.5 times sine of 22.5. And I can just use the calculator to solve for A, okay? So this is going to be, let me clear this, 30 divided by sine of 61.5, and then multiply that by sine of 22.5, okay? And so that's going to give me approximately 13.06. Okay, and I'm just going to stick with that, okay? So A is approximately 13.06, and this was meters, okay? So I'll put it up here as well, 13.06 meters. So again, the height of the tree is 13.06 meters. Okay, and I just had to round that off. Again, if it doesn't specify, 2 is kind of my go-to, okay, to the nearest hundreds. Again, this is the second example. Now I'm going to give you one to try on your own. If you still feel like you have questions or concerns, go back into the meeting and ask, okay?